This is my bike. Yes, there are many like it, but this one is mine.
Hello YouTubers, subscribers and friends, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna let this guy go in this truck that's coming up behind me. I don't want him riding on my tail. Here comes, oh man, all kinds of traffic coming now. Comes two more cars. I'm one down, four up, and welcome to my channel. I have not been seeing cars for a long time now. All of a sudden, all kinds of traffic. All kinds of traffic. Taking in some of those vitamin D sun rays. Problem with wearing this mesh summer outfit riding stuff is you have to wear a t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt underneath, otherwise you get a suntan of crisscross patterns all over your arms, and then you look funny when you're out walking around in the mall. My son always asks me weird things, funny things actually. He came up to me the other night and he's like, "Hey Dad, can I ask you a question?" I said, "Yeah, so what is it?" And he's like, "Do you remember the first time you ever farted in front of Mom?" And I was like, "What kind of question is that?" He's like, I'm just wondering, how do you know when you found the right woman?" I'm like, "Well, hold on a minute. First of all, you asked me, do I remember the first time I farted in front of your mom? And how do you know when you found the right woman? What's going on? Some girl you like or something?" He's like, "Yeah, there's a girl at school and I farted and she heard me fart and she's like, oh, that's disgusting. Ooh." And I was like, "What?" I said, "Son, don't worry about it, man. If she can't handle your farts, then she ain't the girl for you. Besides, you're too young to be thinking about the right woman in your life right now." Oh, itchy. Why does I always itch when I wear my helmet? I said, anyways, let me think about the first time. Answer your first question. Yeah, I remember the first time, the very first date that I went on with your mom, my wife. I took her to a place in Florida called El Pollo Loco. And they got some of the best grilled chicken, yellow rice, the black beans. And my wife, she's Indonesian, she loves to eat, man. So I took her to this restaurant, and every time I eat beans, I swear to God, 5 minutes after I eat them, man, I get the farts. So because she's Indonesian, she's not from America, there's a lot of stuff that she's never heard of before. So after I had this El Pollo Loco, chicken, yellow rice, and black beans, I was sitting in my truck. I had a little Toyota truck, two-door truck, and my wife was with me, and I told her, "Man, every time I eat black beans, it makes my finger hurt." And she said, "What? Why does it make your finger hurt?" I said, "I don't know. Every time I eat black beans, it makes my finger hurt. The only way to make it feel better is you got to pull it." And she's like, "Pull it? Why? How does that make it feel better?" I'm like, "Go ahead, pull my finger." Put my finger out like that to her, and she grabbed it and she pulled it, and man, I ripped a big old fart, like, and had the windows up, and she was like, "Oh my God, that stinks so bad." I'm like, "Yeah, but my finger feels better." And that was the first time I ever farted in front of my wife. And my son started laughing. He's like, "Really?" And my wife was there. She heard me tell the story, and she was like, "Oh my God, son, your dad's fart stinks so bad." And I was like, "What are you talking about? Everybody on this planet farts. Animals, dogs, cats, horses, pigs, male, female, I don't care what it is. Everybody farts, and it's natural." And then my wife's like, "No, it's not. My farts don't stink though." And I was like, "Oh hell yeah!" My wife's got what you call stealth bomber farts, and she's always saying her farts don't stink. And then what she does, this is what she does. But the first time she did it, didn't know why she was doing it. She was counting 1, 2. By the time she got to 7, I was like, "Why are you counting?" And she's like, "See, I told you my farts don't stink. I farted like 5 minutes ago and you haven't smelled it. That's why I was counting. See how many I could count to before you realize I farted." And I was like, "Oh my God, is that what that smell was?" I didn't know what it was because I didn't hear you fart, but I smelt it a long time ago. She's like, "Why didn't you say something?" I'm like, "Oh, I thought maybe the dog farted or something." And my son just started cracking up laughing, and he's like, yeah, Dad, she did that to me too. She was reading me a book and she just started counting, and I was like, why are you counting, Mom? And she's like, you don't smell my farts? See, they don't stink. And I was like, yeah, they stink, man. They're dangerous farts. They're stealth bomber farts, because you don't hear them, you just smell them. By the time you smell them, it's too late. And my son just started laughing. Woo, coming in hot. Ooh, rear end sliding. So, ooh, big bolt in the road. So I told my son, I said, son, the second question you asked is, how do you know when the woman's right for you? You just know. I mean, it's different for everybody. You just know. You know, when you think about that male or female constantly on your mind, and you're willing to try new things for that person that you've never tried before, and you just know. You just get a gut feeling. But like I told him, you're way too young, son, to be worrying about what's the right girl in your life or right young lady in your life right now, because he's only 13 years old. And I told him, don't rush into trying to get married really quick, trying to find the right woman, because you're too young. Enjoy life, man. Life is short. Enjoy it while you can. Go out there and experience many, many, many different types of women. And my wife's like, oh, I don't think so. He's not going to be dating all kinds of women. And I was like, ah, woman, shush, be quiet. I'm having a man to son talk. And that was it. That was the story. But I told him, why are you even worried about this girl saying that your farts stink and that was disgusting? And you know what? Whenever someone calls you out on a fart, that means their farts stink even worse. So what is that saying? Whoever smelt it dealt it? I think that's how you say it. Well, that's my fart story. If you have a fart story, let me know in the comments below. Hit that like button if you like farts, or if you don't like farts. And thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. Like always, hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Don't cost nothing, it's free. Man, these birds of suicide just flying in front of me. And I'm going riding. Go.